Hey guys, Claire here, live from a ridiculously hot Greece. It is absolutely scorching outside, hence why I'm sitting in a dark room with the aircon on. It's absolutely melting outside. I almost fried going for a coffee. So, I just wanted to have a little chat with you today about my next Facebook Ads Mastery program, which I've got coming up, which starts next Wednesday. I know maybe you've got some reservations about hopping on a program that you've never heard of before. You don't know what's involved in the program. So I thought I'd just hop on and talk you through what actually goes on behind the doors in the Facebook Ads Mastery program. Yeah, this is... Hi, Michael. Hello, Emma Richardson. So I'm just going to talk you through what goes on behind closed doors. This is the third Ads Mastery program I've actually ran. Guys who are currently on the Ads Mastery program are working their way through all 8 modules. So this is an 8-week course. It's quite interactive. You do get me kicking you up your arse constantly, demanding to know if you've done your homework, if you've set up the stuff I've told you to set up in the previous week. Hi, Emma Richardson again. So I'm just going to talk you through the whole itinerary of the course. So it is 8 weeks long, yeah? So you start at the very beginning of Facebook advertising and work your way all the way through to building a Facebook ads funnel and building Facebook Messenger bots. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my phone where I've got the itinerary written down. So week 1, we will cover the most brain-frying subject of Facebook advertising. Sorry, Emma, Ads Mastery Program. Hola, Peter. So week 1, we're going to talk through the importance of adding tracking pixels to your website. This is going to send data to Facebook to say who has been on your website, so you can retarget them to get more sales. Yeah, very important. We also will be covering how to create tracking conversions. So when you're running your ad campaigns, you want to know from how much you've spent to how much money you're actually making from the campaign. So we need to understand coding extra pixels, yeah, for different tracking conversions, things like purchases, adds to baskets, people who fill registration forms in, if you're running ads to your email list, for instance, yeah. So that is week 1. That is the most brain-frying part, and we get that out of the way first. Week 2, we're going to cover how to build custom audiences for retargeting purposes. So if you're pretty new to Facebook advertising, Facebook has these tools hidden in the background called custom audiences. We can actually track data from ad campaigns, clicks on your website, purchasers, to retarget guys to buy more products from you, buy more services, get them on your email list, and so on. There are absolutely hundreds of custom audiences that you can build and track conversions that are important to you within your business, yeah? So some people might want to get leads into a sales funnel. So we want to retarget the people who have looked at your landing page but may not have signed up, yeah? So gold on Facebook advertising lies in retargeting. Gone are the days where you could just boost a post and get thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds worth of sales. It ain't ever going to happen anymore. Yeah, you've got to be very clever. You've got to build ads funnels. You've got to retarget people, especially if you've got an e-commerce brand. If you are just running one ad campaign which says, "Hello, Bob, could you please buy this pair of shoes off me?" Bob might say, "Oh yeah, I really like those shoes, but I haven't actually been paid yet. I'll come back later." Then Bob forgets about the bloody shoes, so you've lost a sale. Yeah? So if we are tracking traffic to the page where you're selling your fancy shoes, we can then retarget Bob again, whoever Bob is, I've just made him up, and say, "Oh, I noticed you looked at the shoes. Why not take a 10% discount voucher for your first purchase?" You can be retargeting people who already bought products off you to buy something else. It's far easier to get sales of people who are already customers who know and trust you. Yeah, so can set things like that up. If you're wanting to get leads into your email funnel, we can track and retarget people who have actually entered your email funnel to kind of speed up the process of them actually buying your services. It's very technical. Then that is week 2. Week 3, we're going to talk through building a sales funnel. So not the guys who are in e-commerce, but the guys who've actually got a service-related business. As a service-related business, it is very hard to sell your services on Facebook. I'm not going to lie, I won't beat around the bush. I'm quite upfront about this. You need to get people into your sales funnel, yeah? So what a sales funnel is, all that is, you say to me, hello Claire, I really want to work with you, but here is a free article on whatever the topic's about, yeah? So you could be offering a free ebook, a free video course, some free white paper, a free checklist, yeah? So anything that your target audience would be interested in learning, something that gives them a little bit of a taster of what your business is about, to attract them to give you their phone number, their email address, so you can then force them through your sales funnel and pitch your services to them via your sales funnel. This works very well for service-related businesses, but you need to put a funnel in place in front of the actual sales funnel. So if you say to somebody, here is a free article on Facebook advertising, for instance. Say I did an ad campaign and said, hello, I'm Claire Hunter, the leading specialist in Facebook advertising, which I would never say because I sound like a dickhead. But you might look at my campaign and think, well, who the hell is Claire Hunter? And who says she's a leading Facebook expert? I've never bloody heard of her. So I want to give you some brand awareness before I get you into the sales funnel. So if you've got a service-related business, you need to get your head around creating brand awareness, retargeting people from the original campaign to go into your funnel, then retargeting them, the people who've entered your funnel, to actually give you some money, yeah? And how I teach ad funnel systems is, it's kind of like a step ladder going up and up and up. So if you give me a free video course, for instance, my lead magnet currently is a free 7-day training course on how to create Facebook custom audiences and what you would use them for. So I give you 7 videos for free, basically. I then, at the end of the 7 days, I upsell you to my lowest entry product, yeah? It's very hard to sell somebody. So for instance, I can't think of who's on the call that's got a high-end product. But if you're selling services for, say, you give someone a free course for 7 days, my sort of top-end packages could be £2,000–3,000, yeah? I can't get you from a free product up to £3,000 coaching program, yeah? So I would need to take you up through the stages. I think people out there in marketing land call this value ladder, yeah? So my lowest entry product is a $15 a month membership site. So I upsell the free trial, the free video course, up into my membership site. Once you're in the membership site, you'll probably then think, oh yeah, all of this content's amazing, but I have no fucking idea what to do with it, yeah? So then you go up to my next product, which is the Ads Mastery Program, which I'm talking about today, and so on. Then people who go through the Ads Mastery Program will probably go up a level into my next level product, which is either one-to-one coaching or Facebook ads management, okay? So that was actually weeks 3 and 4, yes. No, it wasn't, that was week 3 and week 5. I've skipped week 4. Week 4, we're going to discuss creating video ads, best practices, how to create captions on your videos, what sort of videos work, what sort of content works for your business, and to always use videos as a tester at the beginning of your ad campaigns to see how well your target audience actually takes to your content, yeah? So rather than you saying, oh, I've got £1,000 to spend on an ad campaign for a service that I sell, let's say it was a coaching program, for £1,000. You put that ad campaign out there, nobody's going to buy it off you because they've never heard of you. But if you start putting videos out there, talking about your business, giving people interesting, useful content, for instance, people are going to start to know you, like you, trust you. So then when you retarget them in the next level of your ad campaign, they're going to say, oh, that's that Claire who does Facebook advertising. I was quite interested in what she had to say last week. I'm going to watch this again. I'm going to sign up for a freebie and so on. So week 4, that was week 4. So week 4, we talk about video ads, what the best practices are. So week 5, we do the building of the ads funnel, and I actually walk you through how to create video ads, how to retarget, what custom audiences you need, how to set up a lead generating campaign to get people on your email list, and how to retarget the people on your email list to enter your bottom level program or service. God, that was a bloody mouthful. Week 6, we cover split testing. I couldn't tell you how many times I've signed up clients who want ad campaigns doing. They expect results within 24 hours. It ain't going to happen. I am not Mark Zuckerberg. I cannot guarantee that you're going to get instant results from your ad campaigns. Think of Facebook advertising as a slow burn. Yeah, it's not a sprint. You're not going to put an ad campaign out and within 24 hours make like $1 million. If you think I can do that for you, I ain't the consultant for you. So think of it as a slow burn, yeah? One important part of Facebook advertising, and I can't iterate this enough to people, is you've got to split test your content, yeah? You put one ad campaign out there, it might tank, yeah? I've recently had a campaign which failed miserably, and it was probably due to the content in the video and the offer, yeah? The audience just did not take to it whatsoever. So you have to test, yeah? Always say, do not put all of your ads budget on one campaign straight away. Split test 3 or 4 different versions of your video content, blog posts, yeah? Make sure you're putting out interesting content there. Facebook loves you if you do ad campaigns with content on, rather than saying, hello, just buy my shit, yeah? Facebook will penalize you if you go straight to a sales type post, and will actually up the costs of your cost per click on your campaigns there. So what I always teach people is videos up front with you. You could be you doing this, chatting away to your target audience. You could be doing screen demonstrations. I do a lot of screen demos of how to do this on Facebook, how to do that. This is a new update on Facebook, and so on. So I do very well from screen recordings. Yeah, you might, if you are a personal trainer, you might want to just go on and say, oh, hello, I'm Joe, the personal trainer down the road. I'm going to show you how to make a quick breakfast today by whizzing up some spinach, some ice, and some frozen raspberries. Yeah, I do tend to attract a lot of fitness companies to my business purely because I've got a background in fitness. So if you need advice on what sort of content works for fitness, feel free to ask. But if you went straight to, say you had maybe a 12-week weight loss challenge coming up, for instance, if you just put a post out saying, I've got a 12-week weight loss challenge starting on Monday, it's £1,000, please sign up here. It's just going to fall upon deaf ears, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm quite transparent in the fact I will tell you this up front. Your campaigns are not going to convert within 2 or 3 days. You're going to have to test your content, see what your audience takes to, see how many clicks you get on your videos. I can tell you how to monitor where people are clicking off your videos, at what percentage of the video they've watched. Oh, look at that little lampshade in the background. So in Facebook custom audiences, you can find out all this data. I can tell you who's clicked on your video and dropped off straight away and have literally not even watched anything. I can tell you who's watched 25% of your video, 50, 75, 95, and so on. So you can see from those custom audiences how well your content is resonating with your audience before you throw all your dollars on your ad campaign, if that makes sense, yeah? So we cover that in quite a lot of detail. So that's split testing. Week 7, we cover building messenger bots. So if you've been living underground or in a I've lost my video signal. So anyway, messenger bots. This is going to get your content into people's messenger boxes instantly. Now, if you are like me, this is in my hand 24/7. If you send me a message on Messenger, unless I'm asleep, I will actually look at it, yeah? So if you are sending content into people's Messenger inboxes straight away from them clicking on one of your ad campaigns, they're probably going to look at your content and comment or answer you straight away and possibly sign up. I'll just tell you a little bit of a tale if you don't know me very well. So I used to be a personal trainer and a Zumba instructor. I smashed my leg pretty badly in 2014, stopped teaching and opened my social media marketing agency. Last year, after about 3 years of physio on my leg, my back, my hips, my pelvis, I decided I was really missing teaching Zumba. So I decided to set up one class in the church hall around the corner from my house. Obviously, I'd lost all my client base in the last 4 or 5 years, so I had to do everything from scratch again. So I have a new Zumba class starting at Hertfordshire House in Peelaw on Mondays, 6:30 p.m. Would you like a space? So then, if people commented yes, my messenger bot then fired them a message which said, "Oh, hello, it's Claire here, the Zumba instructor. Thanks for asking about a place in class. Please go to this link to book your space." You need to book a space as spaces are quite limited. Don't forget to bring a towel and a bottle of water. See you on the dance floor, Claire. Like, inject a little bit of humour. So that literally filled my Zumba class up within 24 hours. The people who signed up originally, the first 20 people, still attend that class, even though I've got another instructor teaching that class for me because I now live in Greece. Yeah, so this is a good way to fill sort of programs up or give freebies away instantly rather than waiting for people to drip through your sales funnel. And if you've ever worked with me before, you will know I'm a massive fan of sales funnels. So the way I describe them is sales funnels like a tin bucket, yeah? So you say to someone, "Hello, do you want my free 7-day custom audience course?" So they drop into my tin bucket, yeah? Halfway through, they leak out of the system somewhere. So all of these different styles of campaigns are ways of plugging up sales loss, yeah? So if this person's dropped out of my bucket somewhere, possibly just because they have not opened the emails, yeah, or they've not had time to watch them, this would then remind them who you are, saying, "Oh, hello, don't forget you've still got that 7-day free course." So they'll go back and answer you instantly, yeah? There's all different things you can do with messenger bots. You can fire messages from comments on posts, yeah? So if you had a post out there, especially something viral, where I think Peter had something went a bit viral on his Facebook page yesterday, which was not one of his own posts, but something he had shared, which was these horrific nails with penises on. Sorry about that. But he got like millions and millions of views, millions of comments, millions of shares. Now, what you don't know is, because he's had that much interaction on that post, yeah, he can actually create a custom audience in his Facebook now of those people who interacted with him. He sells fashion clothing, which are absolutely awesome, by the way. And he could then retarget those guys who shared his post to actually buy one of his dresses, shorts, trousers, shoes, whatever, yeah? So same thing with messenger bots. If you put something quite viral out there, so Peter could have on this horrible post about the nails, it was horrific, but he could have shared that post and put, "Hi girls, would you wear these, yes or no?" So then, if somebody commented yes, Peter could fire from his messenger bot some sort of offer to people who said yes. So he could say, oh, I noticed you said yes about those penis nails. I would just like to offer you 10% discount on my own brand of penis nails if he had something like that. Yeah, but as you can see the scope for getting more sales in your business just by asking a question on your Facebook page. Yeah, especially if it's something quite viral like what Peter shared earlier. So we'll cover messenger bots quite in depth. Yeah, and the final week, which I know there's some people on the call now who do e-commerce, go through e-commerce stuff quite in depth. E-commerce is quite a complex animal to get your head around, especially, I know I've been chatting to Peter on Messenger today about his brand, and he's got thousands and thousands and thousands of dresses, shoes, trousers, skirts, bikinis. Something like that is very complex to set up ad campaigns for. So on week 8, I'm going to do a full lesson on e-commerce, how to set up product feeds, how to retarget sales from, how to retarget people who've already bought off you to buy something else, how to upsell products, and so on. Yeah. So that is the full 8-week module. So every week you get a live training call with me, obviously. If you can't make it live, all the calls are recorded and put into order in a unit section on a Facebook page. Yeah, I do give you homework every week, unfortunately, and I do kick you up the arse if you do not comply with my instructions. Yeah, the guys who are in the current one have been bombarding me with messages today. Claire, how do you do this? I can't remember. Claire, I forgot this. Or Claire, I'm sorry, I fell behind. I'm catching up today. So it is very interactive. It's not like my previous Facebook course, which was so in depth that it terrified people. Yeah, it was about 25 hours long, but you actually had no physical contact with me. This one, I'm just talking you through the very basics of what you need to know. Yeah. If you want more advanced stuff, I do offer an add-on coaching program, which is one-to-one. Yeah, but this is literally taking you from I haven't got a bloody clue what the hell she's talking about tracking pixels, up to how do I sell e-commerce products and how do I create an ads funnel. Oh God, that was a bloody mouthful. Just got to say, I'm absolutely melting in here. It's about 49 degrees outside. I went to the shop before and I almost fried. You can tell by me red face. So the course itself is £300. Yeah, so it's £300 for an 8-week training program. I have a discount code of 50%, yeah, which runs out today. So if you want to sign up today for just £150, I will drop into the comments the link to sign up with the discount code voucher. Yeah. If you've got any questions, just drop them into the comments box. The course will start next Wednesday at 2 p.m. GMT. Yeah. Once you've signed up, I will add you to the Facebook group where we host all of the live training. And that is it. I'm going for a shower now, I think, because I'm absolutely roasting. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.